Hello, it's Data here. The Coldheart. Is it still an awesome weapon in 2020 in Destiny 2? I'm here to pronounce that yes, it is still viable and a decent weapon, especially in some of these contact missions where you just get totally overwhelmed. You can point that laser directly at the enemy. Look for that crit spot. The longer you hold it down, the longer you're creating damage, the more powerful the ice cold gets. You can still melt enemies with yellow bars safely and efficiently. Takes out hydras. Takes out bosses. Alright, let's check out this weapon in a little more detail. Pretty much just point where you want to hit the enemy. Let the weapon do all the work for you. Crit spots are the most important. Look at the damage numbers increase up to 1800. And that is per millisecond. Look at how fast that thing hits the damage bar on these hard-hitting bosses. Alright, we're going after one of the big bosses here in this particular contact public event. I think we should start another one. Overall, this is still a very viable weapon, so if you get a chance, you can pick it up from Zur. Sometime he may show up with it again, or get it through an exotic engram if you're lucky. Let's see how it melts these minotaurs. And it'll quickly take ads or mods out for you also. Be sure to drop some motes into the bank. Alright, let's see how it does from a bit of a range on that Hydra. It's definitely putting some damage on there. Got it almost halfway down. Look at all those enemies out there. I'm going to use this thing to clear them all out. There's another yellow bar, and there's the Hydra. And that is how the Coldheart is still melting away in 2020. Alright, and if you are a Titan or know a Titan that drops you weapons of light, that is only more beneficial as it'll increase the damage that the Coldheart produces. Going for the crits. There you go. You can hit the hydras in the back for critical damage. That's going up over. Some of those are up to 5,870. Hey, there's an engram. Alright, so if you get a chance to pick this particular weapon up, don't be afraid to use it. It may be one of your best friends before you know it. Let's see if we can finish this particular contact public event. Use it and survive. Help the team out by taking out all the difficult bosses. Where'd that one go?
Something has shifted. Io is not
Make quick work.
No kidding. Look at the sky. It's the life that once
Alright, let's
was.
take an in-depth look at this particular Coldheart. It has a Coldheart catalyst, which can be found in strikes and most challenging bosses, although my RNG has not allowed me to pick one of those up. I'm not even sure when that will happen. Handlaid stock. Weapon is optimized for recoil control. Longest winter. Coldheart's laser does exponentially more damage the longer it remains on a target. Enhanced battery. Strong battery life. Increases the magazine size. And extended barrel. Increase range. Decrease a little handling speed. And moderately controls the recoil, which there really isn't too much of when you're firing this thing. Looking into the lore, leverages liquid fuel veins as self-coolant to keep onboard projection generation at biting sub-zero temperatures. The Golden Age, our shining history, the height from which we fell. Once everything we had was borrowed from the past. Since the collapse, we have struggled to reclaim even a scrap of what our ancestors once took for granted. Over the years, Almilan has perfected the art of salvaging Golden Age technologies and repurposing them into effective Guardian weaponry. But Coldheart is something new. We didn't find Coldheart, we didn't adapt it or recycle it, we created it. It's liquid ammo, which doubles as its coolant, is a game changer on its own. Never mind Coldheart's first of its kind laser powered trace weaponry. With Coldheart, we at Almilan are saying we want more than simply reclaim the Golden Age. We want to surpass it. Alright, that's a pretty awesome weapon. Hopefully you guys can pick it up. And if you do, be sure to use it. Alright, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.